Hello students, this is Priti, your English teacher of Mount Litra Z School Jhansi. Students, today we are going to study English grammar from a new enjoying grammar. Okay? So let us begin our new chapter called Gerunds chapter 10. Just see. Now before beginning, let us understand what is gerund. Okay? So, a gerund is a verb form ending in ing that acts as a noun. Getting? A gerund is a verb which has simple ing at the end and it acts as a noun. For example, if you have the word paint, it becomes painting. Walk becomes walking. Run becomes running. And cycle becomes cycling. Now, it said gerunds function as or act as subject, direct object and object of preposition. Okay, so we'll understand these one by one. We'll take them one by one. So first is gerund as subject. Now, from our previous classes, from day 1 or class 1, we've learned that your sentence consists of two parts, subject and predicate. Yes, where your sentence talks about your subject. So similarly, here also we'll come to know what is your subject. Yes, like for example, reading is his favorite pastime. Reading is his favorite pastime. So in this sentence, this sentence is actually talking about what? Reading. Reading, which is a gerund. Now normally, most of the time, your subject will appear in the beginning of the sentence. The gerund will appear in the beginning of the sentence. Take the second one. Swimming is a great exercise. So here, swimming is a gerund and it is in ing form and therefore it is acting as your subject. Next we have gerund as direct object. Now direct object, I have already told you, objects that are directly related to the verb. In the sense they will appear, or the objects directly appear after the verb. For example, I like reading poetry. So bifurcate. I is the subject, like is the verb. Like what? Reading. So reading becomes your direct object. You will ask the question what to the sentence to find out your object. So I like what? I like reading. So reading becomes your direct object. But you can see here that this direct object is in the form of a gerund. Okay? See the second example. My father likes jogging. So my father is your subject, likes is the verb. So what does my father like? Jogging. So jogging becomes your direct object, but it is in gerund form. Okay? Next we have as object of preposition. As object of preposition. So in the previous heading we have learnt that your gerund acts as direct object. Here we learn it acts as object of preposition. There you have understood that your object appears after the verb. Here your object will appear after the preposition. Just see. He is fond of hoarding money. He is your subject. Is fond is your verb. Of is the preposition. Okay? Of is your preposition. Just ask the question, what is he fond of? Hoarding. So hoarding becomes your gerund. But you can see it is your object here. Yes, your object is in the form of gerund, but this object is for preposition which is placed in front of it. See the other one. He was punished for telling a lie. He is your subject. Was punished is your verb. One is your auxiliary verb and the other one is your main verb. For preposition, so what was he punished for? Telling a lie. So telling is your object, but this object is in the form of a gerund. Yes, but this object is for whom? The preposition which is placed in front of it. Clear? Next we have gerund is often used after certain verbs like avoid, can't stand, dislike, like, suggest, can't bear, don't mind, rise, keep on, can't help, prevent, enjoy, prefer, postpone, practice, finish, love or hate, deny, miss, resist, put off and appreciate. Take for example, I dislike working after 5 p.m. I is your subject. Dislike is the certain verb from the list. Dislike what? Working. Working here is your gerund. So here he said that your gerund appears after the verb. Yes. Take the other one. She suggested going for a movie. She is your subject. Suggested is the verb from the list. Suggested what? Going for a movie. Going is what? Your gerund. Yes. So it said that your gerund appears after the certain verbs. Next we have gerund is also used after the preposition in the phrasal verbs. Yes. Now preposition in the phrasal verbs, in the sense, first of all, what is phrasal verb? Your phrasal verb will have a verb and a preposition. It is said when you are to use a verb after the phrasal verb, that is after the preposition of the phrasal verb, your verb will be in ing form and not in any other form. So let us know first of all what are those phrasal verbs. First is difficulty in, worry about, insist on, believe in, keen on, capable of, succeed in, approve of, bored with. Okay? Bored with. Then apologize for, serious about and look forward to. Take for example, she insisted on paying for the book. She is the subject. Insisted on is your phrasal verb, and in this phrasal verb on is your preposition. Now after the phrasal verb we have the verb pay, but this pay will not come. It will be in the form of ing, that is gerund form, paying. See the second example. We look forward to meeting you again. So we is your subject, look forward to is your phrasal verb. Then it is said when a verb is to appear after the preposition in the phrasal verb, it will be in ing form, that is meeting. The last point is, as both the gerund and the infinitive have the force of a noun and a verb, that they have an impact of both of them, they have the same use. Like for example, teach us to swim or teach me to swim. Yes, the second one would be teach me swimming. Yes, thank you.